customer doesn't pay? Tough luck? Welcome to a new podcast episode with Korbinian Haberlander from Haberlander GmbH. Today we talk about why enforcing unpaid invoices in Germany is often much easier than many people think. Germany is widely regarded as a very legally secure business location. Does this also apply when invoices remain unpaid?
Absolutely. Germany is very well positioned in this area. There are clear legal regulations and structured procedures for unpaid invoices that allow creditors to enforce their claims effectively. This provides companies with a high level of planning certainty because they know exactly which steps are possible, how long claims remain valid, and what costs may arise.
A common misconception is that invoices become time-barred very quickly. What is the legal situation here?
An invoice certainly does not become time-barred immediately. The standard limitation period is 3 years. However, this period does not begin straight away, but rather at the end of the year in which the service was provided. For example, if a service is provided in 2025, the claim can be enforced until 31st December 2028. The creditor's position is even stronger if there is already a court judgment or an enforcement order. Such claims only become time-barred after 30 years. Many people are not aware of this.
At what point is a debtor officially in default of payment?
As a general rule, if an invoice is not paid within 30 days and no other payment terms have been agreed, the debtor automatically goes into default. In the B2B sector, no additional reminder is required. In practice, however, I still recommend sending at least a friendly payment reminder, often that already resolves the issue.
And what if the customer still does not pay?
In that case, a court payment order can be applied for, and this can be done online and relatively easily. The payment order is officially served on the debtor and clearly signals this claim is now being pursued through legal channels. It's important to note that the payment order does not yet oblige the debtor to pay. They can object to it. However, it marks the formal start of legal proceedings and clearly demonstrates the consequences of continued non-payment.
Many people are hesitant about going to court. Is it always necessary to hire a lawyer?
No, not necessarily. In Germany, claims of up to 5,000 euros can be brought before the court without a lawyer. The courts are relatively pragmatic. Even simply worded statements of claim are accepted as long as the claim is presented in a logical and comprehensible way. That said, it is advisable to familiarize yourself with the process in advance to avoid formal mistakes.
People often hear about so-called settlement hearings. What are they about?
German courts often aim to reach a settlement between the parties at an early stage. This can be sensible and save both time and stress. However, it is important to bear in mind that court costs and legal fees are apportioned. An overly generous settlement can therefore result in part of the awarded amount being offset by costs.
What is your final conclusion?
Germany offers a structured, transparent, and legally secure system for dealing with unpaid invoices. Claims can often be enforced with a manageable effort, and in many cases, even without prior legal expertise. The key is to know your rights. Then unpaid invoices do not simply have to be written off.
Thank you very much for the conversation and for sharing these valuable insights, and thank you for listening. Further information about Haberlander GmbH and its services can be found at www.haberlander-gmbh.de.